Welcome to Palcoyo Rainbow Mountain, an inspiring and beautiful natural wonder in the Peruvian Andes. Less crowded and more accessible than the famous Vinicunca mountain, Palcoyo offers breathtaking views, quite literally at 16,000 feet.
It's about 5 a.m. We're out in the Plaza de Armas in Cusco waiting for our pickup for our tour to Palcoyo Rainbow Mountain today. We specifically picked this tour company because it said that it left at 6 a.m. when most of the others left 4 to 5. But no, the joke's on us because after we paid, they said, all right, we'll pick you up at 4:30 to 4:45. And now we've been up and ready since then, and it's 5 o'clock.
From there, it was a 3.5-hour drive to the heart of the Andes. The road was a journey of itself, from its beautiful terraced valleys to the traditional villages and the herds of alpacas grazing along the way. The mountains get their vibrant colors from the layers of sedimentary rock containing minerals like iron oxide, magnesium, and copper. To the local Quechua people, the mountain is sacred. The mountains are believed to be home of powerful spirits that protect the land. For centuries, these peaks have been a place of connection and reverence. On our way, we got up close with some furry friends. Did you know that llamas are taller with long faces and multicolored, while alpacas are smaller with fluffy, rounder faces and are all one color? Speaking of animals, we had some unexpected companions. 2 adorable dogs joined us for the hike. They trotted alongside us the entire way, adding a bit of joy to our journey. What's fascinating to me is that just a decade ago, these mountains were hidden under a thick blanket of glaciers and snow. As our climate is changing, the snow has melted, revealing the stunning colors we see today. It's a bittersweet reminder of how the planet is changing. At an altitude of over 16,000 feet, the air is very thin. Altitude sickness can be a real challenge. I had a constant headache while we were here. One lifesaver we discovered was agua de Florida. This is a traditional Andean remedy. You shake a few drops on your hands and take some deep inhales to increase blood flow and oxygen. While we took a break on the top of the mountain, we flew the drone for a little bit. It was nice to have these memories that will last us forever. At the top of the mountain, we encountered another unique feature, the stone forest. These towering rock formations remind me of a fantasy novel, but they've been sculpted by nature over thousands of years.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is just absolutely incredible. Yeah.
Now, if you're planning for your own trip to Palcoyo, here are a few tips. Number 1, prepare for the altitude. Stay hydrated, take it slow, and consider altitude sickness medication. Just make sure you have the proper dosage. More on that in a different video. You can also buy agua de Florida from any of the vendors for just a couple soles. Number 2, dress in layers. The weather can change very fast in the mountains and is different whether you're on the windward side or not, and if you're in the sun or not. Number 3, bring snacks. You'll need energy for the hike, even though it's relatively easy. It's also just good life advice. You never know when you'll need some protein, or you could give it as a treat to the dogs. Last but not least, number 4, Don't forget sunscreen and chapstick. Trust me, at this altitude, the sun can be intense.
I'm glad we came here, not the other one. Not even just for the hike, but
It'd be way more crowded, right?
it'd be way more crowded. And like it doesn't have as, it has like red mountains, I think, but this one just has so much interesting things, I felt like.
While these alpacas may look like they're roaming free, they're actually not wild. If you look closely, you'll see a red dot on their fur. This mark signifies that they belong to local herders that care for them. These alpacas are an important part of the Andean way of life, providing wool and acting as pack animals.
Wow.
Joints in my fingers.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad I'm not wearing my real ring. Luckily, they went back to normal pretty quickly, but I did not realize that hiking at altitude could turn your fingers into sausages.
I was even more impressed with Palcoyo Mountains than I expected to be.
Yes, all of the different things to look at were just amazing. The colors, the vibrance, the rocks, the llamas, the alpacas. Palcoyo Rainbow Mountain isn't just a destination, it's an experience. Thanks for joining us on this unforgettable journey. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks!